It must be just running slow. Can't see. We're notifying viewers that you're live. Doesn't matter, there's nobody here yet. They'll still get to see me dribble and shit. But that's fine. So, the fact of the matter is, there is such thing as a federal land flag of the Commonwealth of Australia. That is just somebody's dragon story with inside their fairy tale. There was a competition entry in 1901. This competition entry, there were 5 winning entries. Now they made a simplified version of those 5 entries. Admirals and parliamentarians sent it over to the UK authorities. The UK authorities being King Edward VII. Now, because the competition entry had the Star of David, Star of Moloch on it, and because King Edward VII was our last true Protestant king, trying to stay away from Rome and trying to give the people the protection from Rome, he removed the Star of David, Star of Moloch, and returned that design to the Commonwealth with the 6-pointed Pacific Star, which is that one behind me. Now, the competition entry flag was gazetted as 1901 to 1903. So in 1902, when this flag behind me was returned to the Commonwealth, it was then gazetted as the 1903 to 1908. In 1906, we as the Commonwealth, we picked up an extra territory for the Commonwealth of Australia, which was Papua New Guinea. So the Governor-General at the time, I can't recall his name, I did put it on the pictures that I've just done, he gave it royal assent. So this flag behind me has direct assent from King Edward VII. The 1908 to 1953-54, when these political parties brought in their Flags Act and said that we cannot fly this flag anymore, which would have the extra point on it to make it 7 points for the extra territory. So this 7-pointed flag is what is gazetted in the Commonwealth of Australia as the national flag for the people. In the 1903 Gazette number 8, it tells you exactly what these flags are. This is a merchant flag. Now, if anybody does do any reading, all you have to do is look up the definition of merchant. That is every single one of us. Whether you're selling or buying a pencil, a toothbrush, whatever, you are a merchant. And the blue flag, which is over there, this abomination, but it's got the 7-pointed Pacific Star on it. It states in the 1903 Gazette that it's a government flag only. Now, if it hasn't been gazetted in the Commonwealth Gazettes, it's got no official paperwork. So until people can comprehend what has gone on to deceive the people, your life contains themes that some might find uncomfortable and has been restricted reason: alcohol, tobacco and drugs. Well, they better start restricting people from watching movies where people are smoking and drinking alcohol and drugs. Fucking idiots.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Millie was reporting.
Wasn't alive.
Now, where was I? Now I'm fucking lost. No, it's alright. No, that thing fucking fucked me up. What did I get to, though? If these flags that these other people have designed themselves are not in the gazettes, what is it? It's misinformation. So if people do not take their videos down where they're spreading misinformation, what is that doing to the people? It's leading them astray. I will not lead you astray. I will give you the cold hard truth, backed with the evidence, as we've done. And then it is up to yourselves and everyone else to decipher and comprehend the information. I honestly believe if we do not have the facts, we will not be moving anywhere. We will continue running around the same bush. So hopefully that's cleared the flags up. I've probably missed something. I was going to write it down, but then I just decided, no, screw it. Let's just go off the top of my head. So hopefully I've done my brother proud, because he's the one that brought all this information to the people, Corey and Anthony. Unfortunately, I never got to meet Anthony before he passed away. But Corey has spent a big chunk of his life giving the people just the truth, backed with the evidence. And then you get the sidekicks that run off on the side paths and try and stroke their little ego. What else? sovereignaustralian.org is where you'll find Corey and Anthony's paperwork. The next point of call. Mr. Rodney Cullerturd. Now, I had this from the horse's mouth. When Corey and Anthony had the AUP running, or when they first started it up, they were bashing this information into everybody's head. And unfortunately, most people, as I see, like to stroke their little egos. And at the present, Rodney Cullerturd has now come out and, income tax. Yes, we know income tax is illegal and unlawful. But why has he only just come out now? I believe they're trying to run people around in a circle to keep you distracted from the truth. Unfortunately, the truth is coming out. And anybody that's spreading misinformation is not helping the cause, I believe. I've learned a great deal through Corey. I've learned a great deal through Wayne Glue and Mosley, because it interests me more than anything, Dick Yardley's research. I am really taken back with Dick's research. And it's the reason why I'm here. Noisy bastard. What was the other one? Point number 3. Everybody seems to piss and moan about paying cancer rates. Now, I never knew the extent of the information that I've learnt through Dick Yardley. I comprehend what Wayne Blue says, and I love what Wayne Blue says. It's straight down the line. And Corey's no different. So, what I've learnt through my journey with land rates and the deceit that we've all been put under is that they created all this cancel extortion rates after 1973. Maybe there were some rates prior to that, but they weren't extortion rates like they are today. Today, they are to keep us in and under the poverty line. Dick Yardley's research has proved beyond a reasonable doubt that these criminals that call themselves Australian politicians have changed our deed of grant of land. So if anybody has a deed of grant of land, they own their property. If you don't have a deed of grant of land, you own nothing. You own a little bit of paper with a certificate of title, which is a political party creation to deceive us all. I have one of those. Well, actually, I have two of those certificate of titles. And we've shown Dick's title that he has, the certificate of title as well, and the deed of grant of land where his name is on it. So my question is, if somebody came to your address, your house, or you're out in public and somebody stole something from you, and you found out down the track who it was, would you still be happy? Would you want your item back? Would you want justice? This is exactly what the political parties have done to our properties. We are using their fraudulent money, which the debt belongs to the political parties, as it was passed without a referendum outside of the Constitution Act. So being that the debt belongs to the political parties, hence the reason why they're trying to bring in all these immigrants to get votes, to try and get away with the crimes of treason that they have committed. In my book, not going to happen. You will be held accountable for your crimes of treason. You can try and save your skin as much as you like, but the evidence proves exactly what you've all done to us as Australians and our country. If people really wanted to have change, in my humble opinion, we would stand with Dick Yardley's research and Wayne Blue's research. These two men, in my humble opinion, are the two most honourable, truth-speaking men that I've come across in my journey, other than Corey, Anthony, and there's a couple of others, which eventually you'll get to know exactly who I'm talking about, if I get that far. But all I want is our country and our freedoms back, what we had as Australians. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me our forefathers wouldn't be rolling in their graves right now to what these political parties are doing to every Australian and our country. So, other than that, this morning, that's about it. I might finish my coffee now. And, yeah. If there's a particular time that you would like me to come on and do a live, where I can spend, even if it's an hour, I'll spend an hour talking to you. So I don't mind. I don't get to do much anymore. But if there's a particular time that suits most people just for me to sit down and do a live, just leave it in the comments and I'll have a game. We're going down further down south today, so I'll get the comment and I'll have a look and I'll work around that and we'll see what we can come up with. But other than that, good people, I'll go and finish my coffee, and that, remember, is the very first flag from the United Kingdom from the UK authorities. It's a Pacific Star. There is no such thing as a war medal of the Star of David. There is one of these, the Pacific War Medal. So, whether you get butthurt from the facts, that's a you problem. I'm only here to tell you what it is. I'm not here to add dragons to the stories. Facts can be deciphered one way only. But, hope you all have a good day. Cheers, guys. All the best.